trying to talk to the dreamers. Let's roll up a blunt of sativa, I'm ready to go. I got a dream in my head, so we put up the lights, camera action, let's start the show. Focus on cracking the code, yo, my niggas back in the skull. I hope it explode when the dreamers get back in the fold. Go and tell rappers who lacking, they better reload.
On Dreamcast, you can find me where the team at. Yeah, we ride another DreamLand. Put some money where you speed, yeah, believe that. Dreamcast, you can find me where the team at. Yeah, we ride another DreamLand. Put some money where you speed, yeah, believe
We
that.
gon' still talk that talk, pull up on the guys, cause we got a spot, cause we in the field, no matter the cost. Pull up on the guys, show me what you got. We gon' still talk that talk, pull up on the guys, cause we got a spot, cause we in the field, no matter the cost. Pull up on the guys, show me what you got.
And live from the basement of Dreamland, this is Dreamcast, the show that has had its second reawakening. To my right, we got CIAA football champion Bo Jackson, aka King Cullen the villain himself. Is there anything he can't do? And to my far right, we've got legendary hip-hop artist and gospel percussionist Pad Maxey, aka Trilla T. What's going on with you, Trill?
What's good? Glad to be here.
All right, yeah. We got a lot to talk about today, so we're gonna get right into it, man. Let me get my theme music. Listen, we all know the hip hop world has been shooketh these last weeks and a half. Kendrick Lamar did his big one on his Like That verse, and as such, since then, J. Cole has responded and then unresponded, and Drake is still silent. So still silent. We're gonna talk about it. So Bo, thoughts on the Kendrick verse, and I guess on the Cole response and the whole apology nonsense,
So,
and then we'll get to the Drake a little later.
All right, so I mean, now, just first things first. Like, I feel like I speak for everybody on the couch when I say we love a little competition in the rap world.
For sure.
So when it comes down to competition, I feel like Kendrick put his foot. That's like you've been in the band. That's like they called you out from across the field. They played your song, nigga.
For sure. Disrespect. Drumline,
yeah,
nigga.
Disrespect. You
can't be a snare. Disrespect.
That's like the nigga across the field from you hitting you with the hey, I'm coming for your next play. Now what you gonna do? I feel like Cole's response was very strong. I felt like he was very direct in what he said. It wasn't even like, I'm not gonna tiptoe around it. It's like, all right, I'm talking about you. This is a warning shot. If you want it, I'm here for we can get at it. But if you want to get on a song, that's what he said at the end. He was like, if y'all put us on the same beat, I get the da 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 da. That's what he was saying. But
I would like that.
But like, for him to apologize after is kind of crazy. Like, in terms of the idea of like what the normal person sees rap music as to be, or the normal rap fan anyway. So like like I said, we all enjoy competition. For you to go like. And it's not even like it was a full apology. Like, it's not even like, it'd be different if he would have said some shit
He did say on stage that they was going to take it off platforms. It ain't off yet.
It ain't off yet.
I don't know if he going to do it, but he might delete it later.
It was a full apology. Real live, like he said, my chin is out. I didn't like that. I feel like
I didn't listen to the whole thing.
He was saying basically like if you
mean?
got some, like basically if you throwing a punch, I'm throwing my chin out. You ain't like I don't like that. Yeah,
that's a little much.
He's like go ahead, tip me, and I'm like I'm not taking punches for nobody. I just feel like I feel like at the end of the day, if it's I'm not finna let you hit me. I'm gonna come back every time. You finna catch it. Even if, like, and that's what my biggest problem with it is. I feel like everybody understood it as, like, y'all cool. Like, y'all ain't people that we see as like, we don't think y'all about to fight over y'all bars. We everybody got excited because it's like, man, they about to be back and forth. And J. Cole and Kendrick, they the two tops of the game. I'm like, this is more than what we could have asked for.
Yeah, that's a good point because I was kind of confused as to why you would take it up, but I was kind of leaning towards like I feel like the apology more so came because of like the reception of the diss. Like I think most of the people was like, this kind of whack. Kendrick did it to you.
Yeah,
And then,
right.
It's
But,
kind
Trey, what you think?
It's kind of like I don't think that J. Cole realized how serious the beef was between Kendrick and Drake already.
Yeah.
So it's like, as in like, I think J. Cole thought it was gonna be on some, just rap showing the sport of it. But when he realized, oh, this is something that's been rooted already. This is just my opinion on it. This is something that's been rooted already. It's like, oh, well, let me tell K-Dot that
I think we gotta give Cole a little more credit than that.
Yeah, I feel like it's no way he was oblivious to their beef, like, cause
Honestly, I think it was more so he didn't want it to come off as it's a Cole and Drake versus Kenny kind of thing.
Yeah, like
Yeah, that makes
2v1. Either way,
'Cause
I was about to.
I feel that because I don't think Cole necessarily is aligning himself on Drake's side. Like, it's
Cole
like,
is trying to play the field, like
right? Because it's essentially
The middle
Kendrick's fault for tagging them together, but it's their fault for making the song.
Yeah, he the one who brought it up. He brought it up.
And I also, even though Kendrick is my boy, it's like in first person shooter, they didn't really say anything that was bad. They just said regular rap shit, like, he even mentioned him as a part of the big three, and maybe.
But immediately after, he called himself Ali, which is the greatest of all time.
Right.
But as a rapper, you should do that. So
okay, but as a competitor, he's like, all right, well, let's see.
that's what I'm saying.
That's really like how I'm feeling. Like, if you calling yourself Ali, you got to be willing to dodge the punch. You got to be in here with you can't be leaving your chin out. Ali play defense. I'm like, what do you mean leave your chin out? Like, it's not.
Chin out is crazy.
Yeah, chin out is a little wild. I just couldn't get with that whole ideal.
Speaking of things I can't get with, Aubrey. What's going on? And my main issue is, for one thing, I saw something today, and I only saw it one place, so I don't think it's probably true. But I did someone said that he dropping tonight, so we'll see. But he hasn't yet.
This is the 11th, so by next episode,
it'll be out. I guess.
You on the clock, bro? Drop something, because I'm like, if you gonna allude to it every day on social media, like, rap about it.
So this is my other point with that is Joe Budden said. Joe Budden said Kendrick.
Pump it up.
Joe Budden said Kendrick and Drake both have responses left. So now I'm wondering, why is Kendrick back? Is he back at Cole, or he just about to double down on the two of them?
I think. Well, I think, like you said, Kendrick is definitely is more at Drake. So like, I think, if he needed something for Cole, he just put something together. But I know I can feel it in my gut. Whatever he has for Drake next is already done. He might change like a bar or two.
I feel that.
But this nigga ain't dropped yet. I'm like, if you're gonna do if you're gonna do the I'm not gonna respond route, stop talking about that shit.
So I think at this point, for Kendrick to have another response, like you said, he already got it. So I feel like at this point, if Drake do drop tonight or whatever, drop a diss to Kendrick, who's to say Kendrick won't drop his the next day?
Good point. Let me pull up my stats here real quick, okay? Remember, Pusha dropped Daytona, and on Daytona he had Infrared, which was like his bait for Drake. Drake dropped Duppy Freestyle in response the same day that shit came out.
The same day.
people.
So.
And then you are hiding a son.
Nah, I don't know. I didn't look up when Adidon came out next, but it was soon enough, and it did its job.
Yeah.
Right. But, W came out the same day. So like, if he, if he wanted to, he could have.
How many times? Because we seen the beef with Meek, we seen the beef with Pusha. Did Drake respond back to? He responded back to Meek twice, right? Who started responding? Because I know he started responding with Pusha. I know he started responding with who else was he beefing with?
When did he stop responding?
Yeah.
So I think with Meek specifically, I think Meek initially stopped. Well, no. I think Meek had a diss back to Drake. Don't quote me on this, but I think Meek had a diss back to Drake that didn't go well. And just kind of like everybody was like, Drake beat you.
Back to back.
Yeah. And then they ended up making Rico together.
Right.
And it was just
Years
squash.
later.
Yeah. Nah, it's a little crazy. Competition is a little it's fun in the industry, so
If he drops something, that shit better be fire.
oh yeah, nah.
Okay, because niggas,
especially with
niggas
the
is
way
already saying he had to wait for his writers to cook that shit up. That's why
Yeah,
it's taking so long. You know what I'm saying?
nah,
So,
right.
I heard that.
I've been hearing that all day.
this is all
You don't read the comments like I do, man. I be going.
Okay, everybody's already like, it might be cold, but it's his writers that wrote that shit. When Kenny respond, that's Kenny who's talking to you.
Right.
Boom.
Nigga, boom.
I like that verse. That was a great verse.
Does that go down as one of the greatest diss songs?
Nah.
Can we put that up there? No. It shook the game.
But what? Why?
No.
Okay.
It had shock factor.
Yeah, I say
because it
the
was a
only
hidden
reason
feature
I say
on a future Metro tape, so no one was expecting that.
nobody
So when you
expected
listen to it the first time, a bar in, you like, oh shit, that's Kenny. You like, oh, he ripping that shit.
Hey,
and
you
then a little
just-
bit through, you like, wait. What are you talking about? You probably glossed over the first person shooter bar because you're still like, this nigga floating. But when it gets to the fuck the big 3 bar, you're like,
yeah, you
run it back.
What?
Run it back. What? You get through the whole journey just because after fuck the big 3, every bar is at them.
Yeah.
I'm really like that. Man, your best track is a light track. Nigga, Prince out there, Mike J. Nigga, boom. I was like, God.
Boy, your dog's
So it's shock factor on like further replay value. It's just a good verse. Like I don't listen to it today and just be like, he got them niggas again.
Yeah.
It was clear he was. I just trying to be at y'all a little bit.
It's one of the, for me, I think it's one of the best diss verses in terms of fitting the song. Like you can listen
it's a good verse.
You can listen to that song on a regular basis, like you said, and not be like,
but part of
he got
that, but that's my thing. It's just a verse, so I'm like, I don't feel like I can.
I feel that. See, like, cause in other cases, like it's all at them, like
full song,
Ether or whatever. It just goes on where it's just like
it's a good verse.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure.
And honestly, for Kenny standards, it's an average verse.
Yeah,
his shock factor is huge. He don't come out a lot. He came out and was like, "Fuck y'all niggas."
And now talk about rap verses.
Tip a bit bipolar. I choose.
Now, let's actually. What are y'all ranking in terms of better verse? The Kendrick's verse or J. Cole verse?
Kendrick's.
Yeah, I think
J. Cole. The J. Cole track was like
it was a warning, bro. Like it's
yeah.
like,
besides that, it's like you could tell he wasn't into it.
It was lazily written. Like it felt like he was just.
He said he was like, I fuck with this nigga. It's something like that. He was like, I swear to God, don't make me do it to him. I fuck with this nigga or something like that.
Yeah, like it was a lot of
when it
like
comes to this mic, I will humble him or something like that.
Yeah, low hanging fruit bars, easy bars,
bars for sure. That's like you could tell he wanted it. That's why I was like, nah, it's definitely Kenny on that shit. I'll get more into it when we get to the Cole segment, but Kenny got round 1 if there's any round, and he threw the flag in. Which is kind of crazy, and I'm gonna also get to that too. But we'll be back after a quick word from our sponsors.
You're sitting on the couch,
You're watching TV, you're rolling your J's, you're on your phone all day, you're just wasting your life away, okay? You're not getting no younger. You keep saying you're gonna play that song tomorrow, you're gonna play it next week when you go to the gym, nigga. Do it now, okay? Do that shit right now, okay? You're on your phone all day anyway. You tap the jump, you click the link in the bio and say meanwhile right there at the top. You tap meanwhile and you can change your life.
Here lately, I've been thinking like it's all figured out. Shit like I'm really from the south, yeah, where you going, watch your mouth.
And we are back with Dreamcast. I am Scotty King, and we're just gonna get right back into it, man. The diddler strikes again.
Oh Lord, no Diddy.
Psychologically though, and from afar, like so. Like, Philadelphia rapper Meek Mill. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's been everywhere lately. He has been quoted on the Twitters recently.
Get up.
Talking about don't get me started. Don't get me started. Okay. He was most recently talking about how like all of the rumors going around are confusing his son. You know, he's trying to figure out why people is trying to say his daddy is gay.
I'm just like,
what we got?
so his son is probably like 10 years old, something like that. I'm just imagining like, cause my biggest problem with if you Meek Mill and you didn't do nothing they accuse you of, you like, this is bullshit. Now, some people theory is like, I'm gonna just ignore it.
No, for sure. If I'm Meek in that situation, I'm not speaking
I'm
on
dead
it.
that shit right now.
All he had to say was, I'm not gay.
Bro, all he gotta do is get on the internet. He could just shoot the video of himself, set that shit up like, man, that gay shit wild, bro. Y'all wilding with the gay shit.
The same thing that Kodak Black
Bro,
just did with Young Boy. He was like, all that finger paint
All
shit,
that
all that
finger-
wax shit, all that lamp shit.
Nah, you know Kodak, he said, no, we're not doing that.
That's what I'm saying. So
The problem is his first like 2-3 tweets when it first came out, like none of them
was
was
addressing
directly saying.
He was like, me.
He was like, "This is crazy. Y'all trying to tear a black man down." He blah, blah, blah.
Like, what are you talking about? Hey.
But are you gonna say it?
I just
Bro,
opened
you was
up.
you was in this court filing now.
But and we have evidence of you at these parties.
Oh
Okay.
man, with
And-
the matching shirts on with the,
this nigga.
And they said this nigga has cameras in every room in his house. I believe it.
Oh yeah, for
this
sure.
nigga Diddy was beside him saying, "You look good, daddy."
You look good, daddy.
There's a video where Meek is like rapping at a party and Diddy like kind of standing diagonal from him, and you know he going, and after like the second bar he say something about like sucking and fucking. Immediately Diddy's over like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I like what you're talking about over here.
He said that shit hot, my boy.
Nigga nasty, bro.
That nigga's good,
Look,
bro.
bro, like
It's crazy.
I really don't want to believe it for me because I fuck with Meek, bro.
Nah, man.
You know, but-
Bro, the problem is before.
No Diddy, no Diddy.
The problem is before this, he had a history of doing weird shit,
Bro.
Okay? Y'all know the picture where he's sitting at the pool in the water. He got fries in his. What the fuck is you doing?
He from Philly. Even as
What does that mean?
Nah,
Philly
nah,
niggas.
Top,
Talk to me.
top
Philly.
level of crazy was the
Forget that one.
Twitter.
The tweet. When this nigga talking about, does anyone know where I can find the
vibrating
panties
pad?
with the vibrator in them? He opened his smartphone and went to Twitter.
Then what to do it? Not Google.
Not Google, not Yahoo. He didn't have Siri. He ain't go to Amazon.
Nigga went to
He
Twitter.
went to Twitter.
bruh. The nigga be getting high too. I don't know.
I get high.
I get high now.
And if I ever needed to know what I'm looking for, I'm going to Google and I'm typing in panties with the vibrator.
I don't know. I don't know, bruh. I just need him to come out with that tweet and be like, bruh, all that gay shit, bruh, that y'all trying to pin a nigga down with, I'm not with it. You feel me? And then boom, name cleared. Just like that.
For real, pick a side.
Smooth, bro.
But he done dug himself into a hole because he's so vocal right now. Like you better hope that everything that
Yeah,
comes
bro,
out about
for
Diddy
sure.
is
You
false.
Better hope we don't receive a single
Because
contract.
if any of it comes out as true, not even regarding you, niggas gonna be like, yeah, nah, you was in there.
Yeah, nah,
He
for
was
sure,
in
for
there.
sure, for sure.
Yeah, nah, it's the diddler. It's crazy. Who'd have seen it coming, man? You never look, man. Don't get
Take
too
that,
close to
take
your
that.
idols.
It's all about the Benjamins.
Get too
baby.
close to
It's
your
all
idols.
about the Benjamins.
Speaking of no role models, I like that. King Cole, or I guess just Cole at this point.
Oh man,
he dropped.
he's been demoted to gold.
He dropped the tape. I mean, he dropped the tape called "Might Delete Later."
Yeah.
Wondering if if that's what he was feeling when the disc came out. You know? But whatever. We're not gonna give him that credit. Called "Might Delete Later." I forget how many tracks it is. It's a sizable project. What y'all think about it?
I think, first of all, as far as shock value, I think he did it at the perfect time.
Yeah.
Especially as a body of work. It is a great project because not every song is a diss. The one thing that I hate is that niggas they get too involved in the diss.
So every bar they looking for
every bar
everything.
they hear towards a rapper.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about him.
When that's
then,
what you do as a
that's
rapper.
what I'm saying.
like-
Niggas has got videos every bar against Kendrick Lamar, and it's like for an hour, bro. Not every niggas is
they
showing
be
the
reaching.
skill.
Yeah,
So
wow.
from top to bottom, intro to the last song, the 7-minute drill. I'm a Kendrick fan, and I was hyped to hear 7-minute drill, including the beat switch up,
Yeah.
conductor on the production,
Conductor.
It was a great project. I listened to it without headphones, nigga.
Oh yeah, nah.
So
you
and
was
I'm like,
going
yeah,
through
nigga.
it.
I mean, I'm nigga like what?
Can we start a GoFundMe to get this nigga Trill some AirPods,
Yeah,
please?
nah.
This nigga be on the phone on
or something.
speaker.
But as far as it like as a body of work, I give it maybe an 8 out of 10. I think
sure.
I think some songs, I think he in my just my professional bias. I think that he
Who
kind of
paying you?
To have a bias.
Professional. Like get this nigga a dictionary. Okay,
I think that
it's not in our budget.
I think that as him using the triplet flow throughout the song, he used the triplet flow for
Yeah.
majority of maybe 2 or 3 songs.
Yeah, I
and
caught
it's
that.
I get that you're leading up to the fall off, which is supposed to be the greatest project you release till this date. So I was just kind of upset about that. Like I was expecting a little bit more
Fire
just a little bit more oomph with it. Like it was good
on 7 minutes specifically, or the whole tape?
No, on the
tape.
project itself, not
Okay.
excluding the disc, because the disc did exactly what it needed to do, I guess, in terms as a project. Like it was a response, and then nothing. You know, he's gonna take it off, but it was a good song too. Like I could replay this whole project, this included. Like I said, I'm
Yeah.
a Kendrick fan, so it's like I think I like the project a
No,
lot.
for sure. I was gonna bounce at you.
Nah, you go ahead.
All right, but so I enjoyed the project for sure. I enjoyed a lot of the features. Some features I felt were a little lazily placed. But I enjoyed the production the most. Like I was like, these beats snapping, nigga, shit going crazy. I really enjoyed Pricey. Pricey was a good song to start out with.
I like Pricey.
I like Pricey. I guess the song I was most excited for was Hunting Wabbits. When the beat came on, and I'm like, yeah. I wouldn't say it underachieved, but it did well. But I feel like the project as a whole, I'm probably giving it a little lower than an 8, probably like a 7.5.
Now, the only reason I'm raising it up, because originally I would give it a 7, but nigga, Daylight and Absol.
Nah,
nigga,
that shit there. I
nigga,
called you when I was listening.
Nigga, I was like, because at first y'all niggas put me on to Absol.
It's so nice hearing Absol.
Every time, bro. Because
I love that nigga, bro.
Absol is one person you can listen to on a regular basis, and every single bar you gonna be like, that was clever, man.
I'm gonna get into that point.
I'm like, oh man,
that
was a good one.
That's a rapper.
Nah, man, real live, bro.
Okay.
Real live. We ain't even doing with that.
That
man,
nigga
though.
know. That nigga know what he doing.
I wonder whoever told him nah.
Somebody battle that nigga, please.
Oh, please.
Anybody.
That was what also got me. So even with that, that was kind of a little don't know. Like, did he put Al Soul on the project?
I definitely, like you said, I think that was definitely an older song that they had did.
Right,
but he definitely
like,
threw it
"Let me
up there
slide
on
this
some
up
like,
there."
it's niggas out here that can rap now.
yeah.
Like, you know, and this a nigga that you used to, you know what I'm saying?
This,
Like, you know,
this your man's, right?
you know, yeah.
But like, yeah, that was probably my favorite song on the project as a whole. Just enjoying daily, because also with that, I haven't been a Daylight fan prior to that, but that him rapping with Al Soul and keeping up, because you know how I feel about Al Soul.
That's hard to do.
That's hard to do. So when I'm listening, I'm like, oh no, that was alright too. That was alright too.
Daylight is a fire battle rapper.
No. I've seen him do battles for sure.
Are you using the stereotype as like battle rappers?
Nah.
Not
More
necessarily,
like,
because a battle rapper can come up with a good verse. I don't know about a project though.
I just never necessarily dived into Daylight as a rapper. I've only necessarily been a fan of him as a battle.
I can't name one Daylight song besides this one.
Yeah, there you go.
Daylight Soul.
Nah, that was a good song. But overall, yeah, I say like a 7. I enjoyed the diss a little bit. I just, like I said, I felt like it was a little like low hanging fruit bars. Like he just saying a bunch of stuff that was kind of like, oh yeah, everybody gonna feel this way about this type deal. But it like. Yeah, it's not a project I've been going back to, but I got a couple joints up there where I'm like, let me throw that shit on.
It was underwhelming to me.
Yeah,
this is not my favorite Cole project.
Nah, for sure.
In fact, I was looking at the Jones. It might be the worst Cole project.
It might be the worst
because Cole got a very good discography, and I'm not gonna go down the whole line jump, but it ain't better than Sideline Story.
So what's give me your top 2 Coles?
Top 2 Coles. Personal opinion, I'm going Sideline, and it gotta be Forest Hills.
Forest Hills.
But I love Sideline. It's not better than those two.
I was like, if you don't put Forest Hills,
I don't think it's better than Born Center. It's not better than Forest Hills.
Yeah.
If you want to put it over For Your Eyes Only, sure. Yeah. But For Your Eyes Only win triple platinum, no features.
Yeah.
Okay. It ain't better than KOD. It ain't better than what the off last Johnny. It ain't better than Off Season.
Yeah,
I'm not counting the Dreamville projects.
That's actually my favorite 2, Off Season and KOD.
Yeah,
Off Season is solid.
Yeah. I'm going.
But
probably KLD and I'm going Off Season and Forest Hills Drive.
But see, one of the reasons I say that is like, it ain't no hits on this album. Like, I don't see no standout songs for real. Like you said, the song with Ab Soul is probably my favorite. But like, besides that, it kind of feels.
And I feel like that ain't even that's a rapper's like
right. And that's my main point here. Like, all of these are just rapper songs, which is fine. But like, it sounds like he was working on his project, and because of what happened, he kind of just was like, all right, let's get this out and let's throw that song on the end. And I guess the diss at the end was gonna be the hit per se that rides the shit out. But like I like Pricey, I like Hide Your Bit, I like Fever a little bit. Pie 3001 Beat is fire.
I like Fever. Fever was cool.
So can we even like, okay? So how many songs is it on the project? Like 12,
I don't
maybe.
know. Sure.
Yeah. So can we even like compare it to like the Off Season and For Your Eyes Only and Forest Hills?
Well, so that's my other point. I don't really know what purpose this tape serves.
Yeah, right.
Like, there's no concept to it. Like, if it's just a mixtape, cool. But like, these songs not wowing me, so I'm not really trying to come back.
So it just don't measure up.
You've also got the added effect of this nigga apologized in a rap battle. So now he got bars talking about like, who wants smoke out, never back down, blah blah. I'm like, I can't really listen to this right now. Like, I'm not shallow enough to be like, I can't go back to the old shit and be like, I don't like this either. But like, for this tape, like, there's people like that for sure. But like, this tape specifically, I'm like, I'm hearing this stuff. Like, I ran through it like 2 times today for the first time. So maybe I need to listen to it some more. But as I'm listening to it, this is post apology. I'm like, you know,
right.
What are you talking about?
See, and this is what I was talking to Trey about yesterday. I was saying, do you think this potentially like hinders Cole's career?
No.
Nah, not necessarily.
I'm sorry,
Cause,
I won't supposed to answer that.
oh my, I don't, because we'll just consider this a low point. Now, if the fall off comes and that album is also like bad,
I doubt it'll be bad.
Well,
but
so here's my thing with Cole. Cole kind of needs to start doing conceptual shit, because I want to say, like, really outside of like KOD, maybe Sideline, like a lot of these is just, raps about the struggles, nigga. Raps about niggas
raps
killing
about the
niggas.
time I was in New York.
You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is tired of that. So I'm like, if you do that shit better be fire. But I feel like like, I guess the fall off is kind of this whole concept art thing he got going. But like, we need
we need something.
If that one comes and is disappointing, then it could be the start of something. But I think he's fine right now.
Yeah,
it's not a good look.
I feel like he got a lot of control right now, so it's kind of like
he lost a decent bit of that.
Yeah, right.
Number one in 60 countries.
Yeah, yeah, but not number one in America.
Yeah,
so on
not.
that note, we will be right back from a quick word from our sponsors.
We're a rap group. Of course, we don't care who your favorite is, but you can let me know separately.
We're a rap group. Of course, you'll get links from all three of us, and you better listen to every one of them.
I'm not doing this, bro.
What?
No.
You gotta.
No, I hate these.
We're a rap group. Of course, everybody compares us to the Migos.
We're a rap group. Of course, I think I'm better than them.
I'm not doing this.
What do you mean?
No.
Dude.
No, I don't like these. Y'all not tired of these, bro? Like, they ever made you laugh?
No, I mean,
This is not what we have to do to promote a tape, bro. This is what y'all trying to do? Listen, let me get that shit. And actually, like, bring me up, because y'all got me looking like crazy right now. Listen, The Daydreamers, Winter EP. Actually, it's just Winter, right? It's just Winter. Winter, okay? It's everywhere. Go get that shit.
How you gonna be hating from my side of the club? Yeah, that's a vibe. I've been ghosted like 2001. Yeah, I'm a 98, baby. We still wear Jordan 1s. Me and the tribe finna show you how we getting it done.
Okay, we're back. What's the name of the show? Dreamcast. We're back with a new segment called Look What I Found, where we look at stuff that Cullen found. Cullen, what'd you find?
All right, so check me out. So this is a little crazy, the music, a little music base for us. So the Southern Russian Republic of Chechnya has announced that music that does not conform to the Chechen mentality will be banned from the 1st of June. So basically, they set a law that says every song has to be within 80 beats per minute and 120 beats per minute. Anything exceeding that too low or too high
Say, y'all gonna get that Jersey
is against the law. I'm trying to find out the punishment for it.
What's crazy is that's a decent range still. Like, the mindset behind it is crazy.
So apparently it's aimed at contemporary electronic music such as techno or house. Maybe many beloved classical pieces by some Russia's most famous composer also fall foul of the new law. So they got classic music in their country that can't be played anymore because of the new law.
Man, I'm going
That's crazy, bro.
I can picture them in the studio like now, like, hey, what is this? What is this BPM? And everybody's like, 121.
121. Like I'm imagining, like, I'm putting the joint at 130 just to
what they really gonna do?
What they gonna do for?
What they really gonna do?
Bro, that's like watching the Ring video. What's wrong with y'all? This Russia we talking about.
What you finna do?
These are niggas that fight bears for fun. If they ban and they're doing something as wild as banning a music tempo, you gonna fuck with them?
This nigga said 80 to 120. 80 to 120.
No, sir.
No. Yes.
Wait, so they banned everything within that range or anything outside?
Anything outside of that range.
Yeah,
So anything under 80 or
1
anything
through 79,
above 120.
121. Everything after 121
Infinity.
dead.
So
jail.
So I'm
What's the
imagining, right?
punishment?
So that they haven't found what the punishment is. It says as yet.
Oh, they said they keeping that under wraps.
It's not clear how the law will be policed or if allowances will be made for particular works or for variations in live performances.
No punishment granted yet, but you will die.
Before you know it, they'll be blowing up your car.
121 did.
Because you 125 on your jump.
125 did.
You decided to make a slow song that's 76 BPMs and they're taking you out.
Whatever happened to freedom of expression?
Yeah, nah. And I don't even know how you like
you said, that's Russian.
So like
know.
They pulling out the metronome on everything. Like
whose job is this?
Airdrop me your session folder now.
Why did this nigga turn Nigga taking the stills. I don't know. Send everything to the government.
I turned African.
They replaced all engineers with federal agents. As soon as you load the beat up, they gonna wait for you to finish it and be like, all right, bounce that for me. All right. You are under the arrest.
Nigga on the thing like
scumbag. You over here making 121.
121. That's 79, sir.
Jail. What else you find?
As soon as you walk out the studio, they wrap you up like the goddamn, like To Catch a Predator.
Thought you had a head, nigga. Sent your ass right to jail.
Jail.
220 years.
All right, I got another topic for y'all. I got another one. All right, so recently, we just went through a solar eclipse, and apparently,
did we? I didn't know.
Yeah, God, it blinded niggas. So, zoo animals got quiet, exhibited nighttime behavior during total solar eclipse. So basically, when the solar eclipse happened, niggas was like, it's bedtime.
Let me tell you why that's not impressive, nigga. When the dog barking too much, you put his ass in the cage, put the covers over the cage, nigga. Nighttime, nigga.
I was gonna say, aren't these topics supposed to be interesting? This nigga turned into National Geographic.
Man,
did you know?
It's
animals?
also other things that happened on this eclipse. That we had people shootings. We had.
I heard about one of those. I'm
gonna see if I can find another eclipse shooting video. Hold on.
It was a clip shooting video.
Yeah, not a video. Chill out, bro.
Trying to put some shit on your iPad.
Florida
nigga.
strikes again.
They finna find you.
Florida woman was convinced that her God, heavy on the her God,
for sure,
told her to go out and go on a shooting spree because of the eclipse. She shot and killed 2 people on the interstate. I think she injured like 2 others.
Because her God told her.
Florida is crazy.
It sounds like Florida.
And
at
what's
the bottom,
crazy is like
that's where the hell at.
What's crazy is like if there was ever like in terms of states that we would move to, that's top 3, and it terrifies me. Look, Florida tax free. Okay. Did y'all hear me? I said tax free.
They not taxing you for that. They like, man, come on, man.
I know.
I'm just like, I'm imagining the conversation she thought she had with, and God just like, hey, pull over and pop these niggas right quick. Pull over right quick.
That's crazy. Yeah, nah, that's crazy to me.
Like, what? Are you kidding me? Like, this is. I
like
think
if you wouldn't think like, hey, nah, bro, you kind of tweaking.
Right, like,
you know what I mean?
Who am I speaking with at the moment?
Yeah, nah, it's
How
another
did you get
one.
This number?
This LA woman threw her kids out the car.
Mm-hmm. Heard about that shit.
I'm like, oh Lord, man.
She's super wildin'. Off of some zodiac shit, bro. Y'all taking this astrology shit a little
keep messing
too serious.
with these rocks, nigga.
Astrological.
It said the 34-year-old. Oh, no, I'm not finna read this. this is a crime.
I can't read.
Long story short, her zodiac for the day decided to tell her to kill her babies.
Yeah, Lord.
I think she stabbed her husband or boyfriend.
Yeah, she stabbed her partner. And threw her 2 daughters out of the moving vehicle. I
I'm just imagining the nigga, bro. I'm like,
must have been I
Said,
ain't gonna do it.
boy, I was about to finish the
I ain't
sentence.
gonna do it. I ain't gonna do
let me
it.
see if I can find out.
I'm just
Y'all
imagining.
taking this a little
I
too
can't
serious.
imagine the nigga.
Leo
he's-
gang
I
forever.
wonder, was it a good day? Like, were they arguing before this, or was this just like, oh, we're about to go get some ice cream and we got to go to this shop, and she just
go
like,
outside and get dark, and she just
Apparently, she made a tweet on April 4th. She said, the eclipse is the epitome of spiritual warfare. Get your protection on and your heart in the right place.
They had an argument, nigga.
The world is very the world is very obviously changing right now. And if you ever needed to pick a side, the time to do so is right.
had an
The time to
argument.
do right.
she went to
in your
war
life.
with her family,
She
bro.
went to war with her kids, nigga. What the kids do?
Oh man, the kids is the crazy part. It was a 9-year-old and an infant.
What's her sign, bro?
Let's see.
We have to know.
We gotta find out. We gotta find out.
Because if you find yourself,
I'm just hoping her birthday
having
won't recently.
similar messages.
I don't say.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
y'all chill out with the zodiac shit,
Yeah,
man.
no.
I mean, I probably
Y'all be going on blind dates and walking away as soon as y'all. Let me tell y'all, I started letting people guess what they think my shit is because I inherently get negative reactions whenever I tell people what I am, and I'm not that bad. So like when they be like, "What's your sign?" I'm like, "What you think I am?" And whatever they say, I'm like, "Yeah." How'd you know?
Yeah, no.
Because I'm like, y'all gonna stop. Okay, y'all
Very,
go, you're a Leo. I don't like you now. I'm like, but we was cool for weeks, and now since you know, you just everything clicked for you. Get out of here. You ain't gotta dig that deep, bro.
Yeah, no. We ain't gonna find this girl. Get off a page.
get off a page.
Get off a page.
She doesn't deserve the press.
Yeah, no.
We're about to get up out of here. Before we get up out of here, I just wanted to say, Quavo, you got 48 hours to respond to Chris Breezy. He came for your ass, nigga.
You gotta say something, bro.
411.
I think it's wild that he threw the Migos in there as a whole, knowing damn well they are no more. Chris won all that
Whole
smoke.
time that shit probably like years old, bro.
Don't matter. He knew what he was doing.
For sure.
Quavo, you on the clock.
He was
Aubrey,
like, drop
you
it.
on the clock. Y'all not gonna it'll be too late by the time y'all see this, but we will be performing on this Saturday.
If you was at the show, watch this show.
And if the Lord sees fit, I will be getting inked up a little bit before then at Prevail's Tats and Tees.
Yes,
pop-up
Lord,
shop.
if I sing.
Try and get a
I
little,
might be on the show with a little jump
get a little
right here.
sage tat on the back of the knee.
This nigga gonna get a little ass crown.
Yeah, no, they all gonna be little. It's flash tats, but I'm
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to look. I'm trying to keep that shit under
I'm
100.
trying to get started. You see, my arms is naked right
Yeah,
now.
they
you see.
both naked. They need some tats.
I'm inked out over here, nigga.
Where?
I'm inked out.
Okay, Maxie's inked out. That's all we got, bro. This has been Dreamcast.